Hello and a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's preview on this Saturday meeting here at Bangalore. The first race, the Oriole time played, and he kept for horses rated 15 to 35. We start off with number 1, Ain, who ran 5th on the starting, had that beautifully opening and could have come and finished on far more closer. And Erika Angel ended up finishing on second last in the starting as Erika Angel. But Ain was the one who has been produced almost 5 wide off the fence, started to catch up with the front runner, did end up finishing on 5th on the starting as Ain in race number 125. After that, twice 4th, ended up 5th, sporting tongue stop and cross nose band rated at 26. Whereas the other run in this race is Erika Angel ran off the frame. After that, a good performance in his opening outing. His next 3 runs disappointing, ending up 9th on the outings from Tungstock Crossnose band rated at 24. 2 will be Desert Mirage. Desert Mirage ran 9th. Lightning Bolt was the winner, and Desert Mirage was in the gracing the wrong end of the field, almost 3rd last in fact, Desert Mirage, and did end up finishing on 9th out of 11 runners behind Lightning Bolt. After that, 10th behind Animal Queen, 9th out of 11 runners rated at 25 is number 2 Desert Mirage. Green Coast at a Premier Thrill is number 2 Desert Mirage. 4 will be A4 Swan, who ran 8th, Morrane Gabriella as the winner, and Genuine Star, who ran 4th. Up there in front in that very prime position was Genuine Star, and eventually ended up finishing on 4th, drop positions, and ended up finishing on 4th on the sorting is Genuine Star. Crimson China at a Secret Clause rated at 22, whereas the other runner in this race is A4 Swan. Both his runs disappointing. After the 3rd being Exclusive Mandate, much was expected, but ran 9th being Abira, and in this occasion 8th out of 8 runners being Morrane Gabriella. Both his runs disappointing. From blinkers rated at 23 is number 4 A4 Swan. 6 will be Legend is Back. Well, Legend is Back finished on 10th. This is yet another runner who ran a poor race, finishing 10th out of 10 runners. Doesn't run 2 races alike. In winter ran 8th out of 11 runners when Capricious. 4th being Sir Cecil in Bangalore summer last 2018, and in this occasion 10th out of 10 runners behind Sakura is Legend is Back, winning cross nose band, hanging bet rated at 21, running after a long layoff is Legend is Back. 7 will be Sunpa. Sunpa comes in next. Sunpa finished 9th. Tiarico was the winner of this race, and Sunpa was tucked in towards the rails, traveling about 2 deep off the fence was Sunpa. Roy Mudated of Casual Look is Sunpa, and eventually ended up finishing on 9th out of 12 runners. 9th right throughout, never improved at all. 7th being Touch of Destiny, and 9th being Tiarico's one cross nose band rated at 21. 8 will be Love Music. Love Music finished 6th. Slice of Heaven was the winner of this race, angling for his run and traveling about 2 deep off the fence, given a couple of backhanders, but the response is none with Love Music. Dean Skidden out of Mini Cooper. 7th being Lightning Bolt, 4th being Ideological, and 6th out of 10 runners being Slice of Heaven. That's the form and credential of Love Music. One tongue stop rated at 20 is number 8 Love Music. The second race is the Astronomic Plate, distance 1400, forces rated 15 to 35, 4 years old Innova. We start off with number 1, Raw Gold, who ran 4th. Track Striker, who was the winner of this race. Race number 116 is the one which comes in for scrutiny, and Raw Gold is the one given a couple of hard cracks or so. Did end up by finishing on 4th on this outing. After some disappointing runs, slowly coming into some sort of form is number 1, Raw Gold, rated at 34. 2 will be Chula Vista, was the eventual winner in this race. Is Chula Vista waiting to pounce on the front runner was Chula Vista, with Desert Angel leading the field, still having that advantage about half length in front, but Chula Vista came and passed him at the last 50 meters to eventually win by a margin of half a length of Chula Vista. After that, second being Darashini ended up winning this race from Tungstock Crossnose band rated at 32. 3 will be Stars in His Eyes. Well, Stars in His Eyes has had 3 outings. Started off his campaign with the second being Constantinople, 6th being Varkaswa, and 4th out of 9 runners being Emilio is number 3, Stars in His Eyes, when he cross nose band rated at 31. 4 will be Ultimate Power. Ultimate Power finished 7th. Marco Polo was the winner of this race, and Ultimate Power was the one who was traveling almost 3-4 wide off the fence in that pack bunch. 4th last, in fact, is Ultimate Power, and ran 7th out of 9 runners. 3rd being Incitatus, and 7th out of 9 runners over that mile trip being Marco Polo is number 4, Ultimate Power. Sort of epicenter at a Methodical, putting blinkers rated at 28 is number 4, Ultimate Power. 5 will be Colonel Harty. Well, Colonel Harty did come and finish on 2nd being Galvarino is is Colonel Harty, although a long way second. In fact, 8 lengths of the verdict between the first two runners. Galvarino literally decimated the opposition in a pillar-to-post victory, Galvarino, whereas Colonel Harty ended up finishing on second on this outing. Ninth being another rainbow, second on this outing. Spring cross-nose band rated at 26. 6 will be Fierce Fighter. Fierce Fighter ran 10th. Varkaswa was the winner. Well, this is another runner which is in that back bunch was Fierce Fighter. Hasn't done anything much of note in his last 5 outings as Fierce Fighter. After that win in race number 118 in Bangalore Winter, his next 5 outings are disappointing, finishing on 10th out of 11 runners behind Varkaswa as Fierce Fighter. Putting blinkers, tungster, crosses band rated at 25. Seven is Southern Storm. Well, we don't have the fridge of Southern Storm. We hop on to the next runner. That's number 8, Lucky Isabella. Lucky Isabella was the one. Is our Dean's Kitten out of Isabella's Treasure is Lucky Isabella, who ran 5th on the starting after the 7th out of 11 runners behind Varkaswa. Ran 5th out of 8 runners behind MORRANE. GABRIELLA is Lucky Isabella. This is race number 106 of the current summer season, rated at 22 from Blinkers Tax. Sharp Response is at a multi-dimensional of Gratitude is number 9, Sharp Response. Race number 119, finished on 9th out of 12 runners is Sharp Response. In the colors of white with royal blue stars is Sharp Response. Trigger was the winner from Tungster Basket, rated at 21. The third race is the Barloy Plate. Distance is 1600 races. Horses rated 15 to 35. We start off with number 1, Electra, who ran 3rd on this outing is Electra. And this horse, after that win in his last outing, has been pretty consistent in his last 3 outings as Electra. 3rd behind Roma Victor, winner beating Mega Icon, and 3rd behind the Crack of Dawn. That's the form of Electra. This one tongue stop rated at 35. 2 will be Smile of Joy. The eventual winner in this race was Smile of Joy. Oh, that mile trip, Smile of Joy. Well, this horse came and took out the running and drew away from the field. Literally smashed the opposition. Look at the ease at which Smile of Joy won. 12 and 3/4 lengths was the margin between the first 2 runners. And this is certainly a smashing performance coming in from Smile of Joy, where Smile of Joy beat Scarlet Princess from tongue stop rated at 34. 3 will be Armenia and number 4, Radiant Treasure are the 2 runners. Armenia was the one who ran 6th out of 9 runners. Is Armenia is at a midnight interlude out of Sineta is Armenia rated at 31, whereas number 4, Radiant Treasure, Arizona of Warsaw Pact, finished 3rd on this outing. Just given a taps or so, but very tenderly handled and came and eventually ended up finishing on 3rd out of 9 runners behind Marco Polo is Radiant Treasure from Blinkers Tongue Stop, rated at 28 is number 4, Radiant Treasure. 5 will be Track Striker and number 6, Photogenic are the next 2 runners. Track Striker, well, this horse has won twice this season is Track Striker, having won in race number 48 and 4th being Here and Now, and winner beating Inky Black. The horse which has maintained the form and consistency right throughout the season is Track Striker. Putting blinkers, tongue strap, rubber bit rated at 27, whereas Photogenic finished 12th on the first outing when Cosmos, and 6th being Track Strikers. Tongue strap rated at 26 is number 6, Photogenic. 7 will be Agna. Agna comes up next. Well, Agna ran 8th. Another Rainbow was the winner. Yet another runner which has been produced on the outside. Almost 6 wide off the fence was Agna, but repeatedly changing its leg and given a tap or so. But the response was none with Agna on this occasion. After that, 4th being Incitatus, ran 8th out of 12 runners. Been another Rainbow. Tungster Basket rated at 24 is number 7, Agna. And 8 will be Shiraz. Well, Shiraz is the one who's had 3 outings and started off his campaign in winter with a 6th being Roma Victor, 6th being Lightning Bolt in Bangalore Summer, and in this occasion 5th out of 11 runners being Northern Alliance is Shiraz. But in approved a sheer class, tongue strap rated at 22 is number 8, Shiraz. The 4th race will be the Elusive Pimpernel Cup. Distance is 1400 meters. Handicap horses rated 30 to 50. Distance is 1400 for 5-year-old and over. 1 will be Brooklyn Supreme. Brooklyn Supreme has 3 outings. Started off his summer campaign with 11th being Blue Moon, with 5th being Set to Win, but 7th being Snowdon. Snowdon is Brooklyn Supreme, but at the fag end of winter, winner in race number 192 beating Idealist, one blinkers rate 49. 2 will be Optimistic Approach, and number 3, Land of Liberty. Optimistic Approach has ridden way off the pace to come and end up finishing on 4th. Was just alongside was Land of Liberty. Did end up finishing on 9th on the the starting. But let's have a look at optimistic approaches at 3 outings, in fact, in Bangalore Summer. 7th being Blue Moon at 9th being set to win, and 4th being Sahara, rated at 49. Land of Liberty, 2nd being Corona del Corsa, and 9th out of 10 runners being Sahara is Land of Liberty. Doesn't run 2 races alike as Land of Liberty, rated at 45. 4 will be War and Boy. War and Why was the one who ended up winning a race in winter in race number 106, beating a game changer, and subsequently ran 5th over the 2,000-meter trip behind Salvador Dali. On this occasion, over the 7 furlong trip, ended up 5th out of 6th out of 8 runners behind. Star appearances War and Boy. Multi-dimensional out of Blue Ridge. Tongue stop rated at 44 is number 4, War and Boy. 5 will be Lawrence of Arabia. Lawrence of Arabia ran 6th. AEOLUS was the winner of this race, and Lawrence of Arabia was 5th at this. In fact, 6th at this stage was Lawrence of Arabia, and did end up finishing on 6th itself is Lawrence of Arabia in race number 47 current season. AEOLUS was the one who just managed to win by a nose, whereas Lawrence of Arabia ended at 6th. Tungsta Crossnose Band Basket Bid rated at 43. 6 will be Spirit of London. Spirit of London, after some good performance in his previous occasions in last summer as well as last winter, having run 3 times and all these 3 times in the money, ended up finishing on 4th on this occasion. Came in from that back punch to end up finishing on 4th in race number 3 behind Ambrosio is the Spirit of London. Dancing Forever at Afrafagas, Tungsta Crossnose Band, rated at 43, is number 6, Spirit of London. 7 will be MORRANE Gabriella. The eventual winner in this race is MORRANE Gabriella. Well, angling for his run in between runners, putting that white cap, is MORRANE Gabriella. This is another runner which has been maintaining form and consistency right throughout the season as well as in winter is MORRANE Gabriella. Ended up winning this race by a margin of half a length is MORRANE Gabriella. Tongue stop rated at 48 will be Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai ran 4th. Bold Move as the winner, race number 114 over that 1400-meter trip. Well, catching up with the front runners was Rek'Sai, but ended up finishing on 4th on the starting is number 8 in the card. Rek'Sai. Rebuttal to Zai. 5th behind Standout, with 7th behind Roma Victor, and 4th over that 7 furlong trip behind Bold Mo. Putting blinkers, tongue stop rated at 39. 9 will be San Bernardino, who ran 5th on the starting. Starman was the winner, and number 12 Jaidrata also come for scrutiny. Well, let's have a look at the first runner, San Bernardino, who ran 2nd behind Standout on the first occasion here in summer in race number 37. Just about a long neck separating the first 2 runners, and 5th on the starting. Tungsta Crossnose Band, rated at 38. Jaidrata on the other hand ran twice 6th, and in this occasion 9th out of 11 runners being Starman's Tongue Stop, rated at 33 is number 12 Jaidrata. 10 will be Tokyo Rose. Tokyo Rose was the eventual winner in this race. Is Tokyo Rose, being produced almost 8 wide off the fence was Tokyo Rose, but did catch up with the front runner and eventually came and won by a margin of half a length, beating Tiger Returns is number 10 Tokyo Rose. 2nd behind Candlelight Queen, and in this occasion eventually won by a margin of half a length from blinkers, tongue stop rate 38. 11 will be KC. KC ran 6th. Wild Angels was the winner, and KC was the one in the colors of red with gold. Gold arms. His armband is the KC. Ran 6th out of 11 runners. 4th foremost for his journey, and 6th on the starting ultimately is KC. Traveling about 5 wide. Did end up finishing on 6th from Tungsta Crossnose Band, rated at 36. The 5th race coming up to be shot in played. Distance run is 1600 meters. Fastest rate is 0 to 20. We have a look at number 1, Shaktiman, who ran 8th. Capstone was the winner of this race, and Capstone was the one who eventually won on this occasion, whereas Shaktiman was the one who was up there in front and gradually faded out the scene to end up finishing on 8th on the starting. All his 3 runs are disappointing in Shaktiman. Tongue stop rated at 20 is number 1, Shaktiman, West Virginia of Argentina. 2 will be Girl with Pearl. We also have a look at number 5 in the card. That's Princess Amu, and number 9, Phoenix Reach. These are the 2 runners. Princess Amu ran 10th. Chula Vista was the winner, and Phoenix reached ran 3rd on the starting. But let's have a look at the Girl with Pearl. Ran 3 times, 6th behind us. She's superb, with 9th behind Anfia, and 7th behind Chula Vista. Tongue stop rated at 14. 5 on the other hand is Princess Amu. Well, ran once in the money, and after that 5th behind Track Strike, and 10th behind Chula Vista. Putting Tongue stop Rubber Bit rated at 12. Phoenix reached after that 7th on the first, starting being Amazing Angel. Ran into the money, finishing 4th behind My Lexicon, and 3rd behind Chula Vista. Putting Crossnose Band, rated at 6 is number 9, Phoenix reached. 3 will be Galino. Galino finished 3rd. Track Striker was the winner, and Galino, sporting that orange cap, was in that mid-pack, twice fourth being High Admiral and Amazing Angel, but on this occasion, third out of 8 runners is Galino, Arizona or Springley, putting hanging weight rated at 12 is number 3, Galino. Well, weaving through in between runners and got that opening to come and finish on a fine third on this outing. Did run a mighty race on this occasion is Galino. 4 will be Natalie. Natalie ran 5th. 3 Wishes was the winner of this race, and Natalie was the one who was in that 5th position and ultimately finished on there itself as Natalie. Net Visit of Millie on air is number 4, Natalie. 9th being Simply Magical, and over that 7 furlong trip finished 5th out of 12 runners. 3 Wishes the winners from Blinkers Tongue Stop, rated at 12 is number 4, Natalie. Net Visit of Millie on air. 6 is Dreams United. Dreams United ran 4th. SINGHSAAB was the winner of this race, and Dreams United is a Machi picture of Nesa's Princess is number 6. Dreams United was at 2 outings, and the first starting of that mile trip finished 6th behind Prince Charmer. Subsequently, over the sprint distance, finished 4th out of 8 runners behind SINGHSAAB is Dreams United. Machi picture to Nesa's Princess, one Blinkers Tongue Stop, rated at 11 is number 6, Dreams United. 7 will be Silent Ruler. Silent Ruler ran 5th. Shivali Kiss was the winner of this race. This horse was positioned towards the rail side, and Silent Ruler is of excellent art of the Satsuma Star. Well, this horse is endowed with much further improvement, but hasn't been performing to its merit, and in this occasion ran 5th out of 9 runners as Silent Ruler. Shivali Kiss was the winner. Tungster Crossnose Band rated at 11 is number 7, Silent Ruler. 8 will be Desert Guilt. Desert Guilt well has had 2 outings this season. In race number 22 finished 8th out of 9 runners, been Amazing Angel over that 7 furlong trip. Subsequently 10th out of 12 runners in Simply Magical's win in race number 95. Tongue Stop rated at 8 is number 8, Desert Angel. Sussex out of Ipodomia. The last race coming up with the running of the Divine Light Parade. Distance is 1200 for maiden horses, 3 years old only. We start off with number 2, Sacred Kingdom. Sacred Kingdom ran 7th. WINNERO was the winner of this race. Star Sapphire, number 4 in the card, ended up 5th. Came in from almost that back bunch to end up finishing on 5th on this outing is Star Sapphire. Whereas Sacred Kingdom, race number 115, just beat 1 home in this race as Sacred Kingdom, finishing 7th out of 8 runners behind WINNERO, sporting basket bit. Star Sapphire, on the other hand, is out of Abiside out of 1 Uttama, ran 5th out of 8 runners, came in from that back bunch to end up finishing on 5th out of 8 runners. When Tongue Stop and Crossnose Band is number 4, Star Sapphire. 5 will be Super Gladiator. Super Gladiator ran 4th on the trot, was the winner of this race, and Super Gladiator was the one that of Royal Gladiator of Antilla is a Super Gladiator, the winner being on the trot as a 3 outings, 7th being Stormbreaker, 8th being Rosina, and 4th out of 8 runners being on the trot. Thus the form and credential is a Super Gladiator. Race number 123 ran 4th from Pacify Blinkers Basket Bit Hood, rated at 23. 6 will be Blue Bliss. Blue Bliss is late Opada is Blue Bliss, who ran 6th. The Gift of Grace was the winner of this race, and Blue Bliss was the one who's had 2 outings in winter, 6th being Indian Emperor and 2nd being Empowered. But on this occasion here in summer, race number 94 ran 6th out of 8 runners, just with 2 home more that sprint distance, rated at 26 is number 6, Blue Bliss. Blue Bliss. 8 will be Rorito. Rorito ran 6th. Stormbreaker was the winner of this race, and Rorito is at a bud in a proof out of Sugarbird is number 8, Rorito. In the colors of gold with gold spots and dark blue sleeves is Rorito. Now being switched over on the outside and ultimately came and finished on 6th out of 12 runners is Rorito. Stormbreaker was the winner. But Tongue Stop is number 8, Rorito. 9 will be Scaffenberg. Scaffenberg ran 4th on the starting. Slice of Heaven was the winner. We've seen this footage earlier where Slice of Heaven literally blew the field off, whereas Scaffenberg ran into the money, finishing 4th on this occasion. Had to be ridden out vigorously to end up finishing on 4th. 7th behind Alexander Dumas, and in this occasion 4th out of 10 runners, Slice of Heaven. The winners from Tongue Stop, Ace About out of Arabica is number 9, Scaffenberg. And the last runner for the day will be number 10, Speedster, who ran ending up 4th. Adventurer was the winner of this race. The grey, you cannot miss it, beautifully positioned towards the rail side, but ended up eventually running 4th after some disappointing runs. Twice 6th, once 11th, and in this occasion 4th out of 12 runners being Adventurer is number 10, Speedstar. Pinson out of Tinkerbell, rated at 20 is number 10, Speedstar. So that's the end of the preview of today's races. We'll join you tomorrow. Until then, thank you from all of us.